After being diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis during her first pregnancy, my mother's second pregnancy was considered high risk. Every week, she would have to report to the hospital to have an amniocentesis, and every time the test results would come back neurologically abnormal, but the doctors couldn't necessarily predict what was wrong. They came to the assumption that the child, or me, would have spinal bifida, which is a condition that is usually detected by this type of test. But that was untrue, because I'm standing here today in front of you and giving this speech. But at the age of, around the age of 12, I was diagnosed with narcolepsy. Most people have never heard of narcolepsy and have no idea what it is. But narcolepsy affects 1 in every 3,000 Americans, and although it is not rare, it is considered under-recognized and underdiagnosed. Narcolepsy is a condition or a brain disorder that involves poor sleep and wake cycles, and people with narcolepsy experience extreme daytime sleepiness and sudden irresistible bouts of sleepiness that can strike at any time. And these sleep attacks can usually last anywhere from seconds to minutes. For normal adults, a normal night's sleep lasts for 8 hours, and the body will transition from non-rapid eye movement or non-REM sleep into rapid eye movement sleep anywhere from 80 minutes to 100 minutes into the sleep cycle, whereas somebody with narcolepsy will transition into REM sleep in a quicker amount of time, and that causes their body not to be able to decompress and calm down before trying to get the healthy deep sleep that is needed. There's a huge false narrative concerning people with narcolepsy. People seem to think that people with narcolepsy sleep majority of their lives away, and that they sleep more than during a 24-hour period than a regular person, which is not true. They do have sleep attacks with they do have there are a number of symptoms that can accompany narcolepsy. The first one, and the first symptom that it plays a huge part is excessive daytime sleepiness, and most individuals who have narcolepsy do experience this, and this is where they get tired easily during normal routine activities, whereas the average person could keep going. They have involuntary sleep episodes that could last anywhere from minutes to hours. Mine did, and this could also be the result, but this could also be a result of other health problems such as sleep apnea, which there are a lot of people who have narcolepsy that have sleep apnea also cataplexy. Some people have narcolepsy with cataplexy, which is the sudden loss of muscle tone while the person is awake. And there are a lot of triggers that go with that can trigger the loss of muscle tone, but some of the triggers are strong emotions such as fear, anger, stress, and excitement or humor, but laughter is the most common trigger. So for example, somebody with narcolepsy with cataplexy could be holding a coffee cup and having a humorous conversation with a coworker, and them laughing could cause them to drop the cup because they lose the loss of muscle tone to hold the cup in their hand. Sleep paralysis is also a common symptom that accompanies narcolepsy, and it happens sometimes with while being awake and transitioning into sleep, but also it can happen when waking up, where you have the body stiffness and you cannot move. Hallucinogens are affect about half of the people who have narcolepsy, and but most people do not report having any hallucinogenic episodes. Another common symptom is disrupted nocturnal sleep, which is sleep talking or trying to act out a dream while sleeping, or having insomnia throughout the night, which you would think would be uncommon with somebody who sleeps often, but this is the reason they do not get sleep throughout the night. That prepares them for the long day hours. So the lifestyle for somebody with narcolepsy is, well, for me personally, is no swimming, no diving, no driving. I'm not allowed to drive because I can fall asleep behind the wheel. I have to watch what I eat because carbs will definitely make me tired, and I have to take daily naps, or naps throughout the day, especially when I feel my body getting tired, just so that nothing bad happens. But now you know a little bit about narcolepsy, and although narcolepsy is under-recognized and underdiagnosed, hopefully this presentation will give some insight on what people with narcolepsy go through on a daily basis.